If all the lights in this room immediately went out, we would not be able to tell where we or others are sitting. Everything would become confused. Similarly, we are all in darkness in this material world. This material world is dark, and therefore it needs sunlight for illumination. However, there is another world, a spiritual world, that is beyond this darkness. Bhagavad Gita says, that abode of mine is not illuminated by sun or moon, nor by electricity. One who reaches it never returns to this material world. A father is merely responsible for the birth of a son. It is the guru who releases him from the cycle of birth and death. Hence, the guru is considered superior to the father. It's the gurus who bring his disciples from darkness to light. Now I would kindly request Guruji to continue our meditation session.
So this morning we discussed about how we are going towards finding a solution in yoga. The purpose of yoga is to give a solution of a problem. And the problem is the feeling of emptiness. The emptiness is there because the mind is in between. Rather than just in between, I can say it is so strong. It is so strong that we didn't have any experience of our soul. And because of that, we feel more confusion. We don't know what to do. We are trying by our own, whatever we can. As I told before, if I want to make a movie on human life, then the name of the movie will be In Search of Happiness Part 1. In Search of Happiness Part 2. And there will be number of parts. But at the end of the movie, every time you will ending up with something which is not completed. If we see the common objective of all of us, forget about what was yoga and why it was invented. Just think about what is a common objective of all of us. We might be doing different things. Your liking is different, my liking is different, your understanding is different, my understanding is different. Still, we all going towards only one place or towards only one thing. And that one thing is we are searching for happiness starting from the day to the night. From number of years. Even if we are doing all those things which gives us a pain, still we can search for, we are just keep searching the same thing again and again. It is not just about like we are searching, it is all about we are getting as well, but that experience of getting a happiness is a temporary. It comes temporary, it goes out. This is the issue. If it stays there, then there is no issue. In Urabistan there is a, Amit bhai, in Urabistan there is there was one lady actually. That lady was looking for something. She was searching out of the home. People asked him, yeah, it's okay. People asked him, what are you looking for? What you are searching? She said, my needle, I lost somewhere. Can you help me to find it out? So people are going on the way. They say, okay, let me help you out. So there are 5-10 people, they all are looking for the needle. After searching for somewhere around half an hour, one intelligent guy asked a question to lady. He asked to lady that, okay, tell me exactly what is the location where you lost your needle. So first problem is it's a needle. So it is anyway difficult to find. So you need to identify the exact location. Then the lady says, oh, you are looking for the location where I lost it? I lost the needle inside the house. Wow. That person says, what you are saying? You are searching outside the house and you lost the needle inside the house. How is it possible to find over here? How you expect it? It's not possible. So you are searching in the wrong direction. Then lady asked the question to the person, that, okay, tell me, so where I can search for? Then person says, go to the place where you lost your needle, exactly the same place. But then lady says, oh, but the problem is, inside my home, there is no light. So anyway, I can't find it. So that's why I don't have a light inside, so I am searching for it outside. It's logic. He says, no, not possible. If you lost it, then find it the same place, even if you don't have a light there. There will be higher chances compared to what you are doing here. Then the lady replied, same way. The lady replied, that's perfectly right. Whatever you are saying, that's perfectly right, and I understand that. That wherever I lost my needle, I have to find it at the same place. Same way, where you guys lost your happiness. Is it outside? First question. Did you lost your happiness outside or not? Or from where the happiness is coming from? Is it coming from the things? Is it coming from the persons? Or is it coming from the situations? No. Even if you are focusing on the person, focusing on the things, still the happiness is coming from inside, not from outside. Someone can give you drink, but that doesn't mean that you will be satisfied with that drink. Why? Because it is totally based on your thirst, not based on the drink, what you are drinking. If you are not thirsty, and I give you a drink, I give you a water, it doesn't have any value for you. But if you are thirsty, then yes, even a little water, small, just like this water, have enough value for you, because at that time you are thirsty. So the happiness is not coming from outside, from the things, from the persons, and from the situations. The happiness is coming from inside. And you see the world from where we look for the happiness. Today is a media, social media, and so active social media. If the person went somewhere, he posts a photo on Facebook. Oh, I went there and I really enjoyed. He put a photo in such a way that people who are in his list, they all will see the picture and they decide, oh, I will go. I will go next time. And by that way, again, let me remember the story what we discussed this morning about a bicycle. You keep saying that I have a bicycle stand, I have a bicycle stand, I have a bicycle stand. The stand is not a big thing, but because you are saying again and again and again, it creates an impression in the mind of other people, and that other people will now look for the same thing. It is not coming from here, because you need the stand and that's why you are looking for, that's a different thing. This is not your basic requirement. This is called, or I named it as a forced requirement. You don't need it. You don't require the thing. But because you have seen it on other person, like other person have it. And because you have seen that, and that's why you are saying, oh, because he have, I must have. If he have, then definitely I should have. Whether you require it or not, that's a different thing. But you are going to buy. And you're going to keep it for you. Even you don't use it, that's a different thing. But at least it gives you a satisfaction at temporary level. So this is what I am saying. This is called a forced happiness. This is called a forced requirement, which is not generated by yourself, but it is generated by the external environment which forces you to buy that thing or get that thing. Same way, in today's world, when we look for something, we look for money. Like today's world is a money world. Everyone is thinking about money. Everyone is saying, what is my benefit? What I will get it from here? At that point, intentionally or unintentionally, our focus is focused on monetary things. How much I am earning, that is more important rather than how much I am satisfied with. I don't care. I need to earn money. I want to earn money. I can do whatever. Forget about relations. Forget about anything else. I just want a money because it is a forced requirement, or it is a forced happiness imposed on our mind that if you have the money, you will be happiest person of the world. And because it is forced, how you say it's forced? Because you see everyone around you looking for it. Whether they get the happiness out of that, when I say happiness, it is not a temporary happiness. It is a permanent happiness. Whether they get it or not, that's a different thing. But now the environment is so strong that we are so much focused on that, and by that way we assume that we might have, once I have this much of money, I will be happiest person of the world. But I have seen, like when I go to number of programs like this, I meet people who are very rich, still they feel depressed, still they feel emptiness. And from here, you come to know that, oh, so even the person have this much of happiness, still he is not happy. The other rule is, we always look it in such a way that others are more happier than me. I am happy, but the other person, your friend, your relative, your someone who knows, like you know someone, he is more happier than you, but you are not. In one village, one king was there, and the king was thinking about the happiness. So he asked his person, you can say the president, to come over. And he discussed about the happiness. He said, find out the person who is the happiest person of the village. So they searched for the person. They started searching. They asked people in the village that, okay, tell me, as per you, who is the happiest person of the village? Then everyone says, there is one businessman, he has so much money, he is so good, he have good family, he have a good wife, everything is good for him. So he is the happiest person of the village. Then the president's people go to that person and ask him, I heard that you are the happiest person of the village. Is it right? He said, yeah, it is right. But just have one issue. Normally I am happy, but just have one issue. Me and my wife, we don't have any kid. The issue is, we are looking for a kid, but we didn't have it. If God give us that kid, then I will be the happiest person of the village. But right now, just one issue. And because of that, the small issue, it covers the whole 99% of my happiness. And we are always thinking about the same thing again and again and again. Then people says, okay, so that means you are not happy. So tell me, who is happy in the village? So he said, there is another guy who is a businessman like me. He have money, he have wife, he have kid as well. See, he is looking for kid. So whoever have kid, he is just focused on that area only. And he says, that businessman have a kid. So he is the happiest person of the town, I believe. Immediately the president's man went to that person and asked him, we heard that you are the happiest person of the village. Is it right? He said, yeah, technically yes, I am. I am the happiest person. I have the money, I have my family, my kid, my wife. Just have one little issue, small issue. And that little issue is, I have my kid, but my kid is in a wrong direction. So if he goes on the right direction, he handle my business, I will be the happiest person of the village. But because he's going into the wrong direction, my mind 100% focusing on only that portion, and which covers up my 99% of the happiness. So people ask again, then tell me, who is the happiest person in the village? He said, next to the village there is one temple. in the temple, there is one person residing there, one monk residing there. Whenever we go from here, we go out or we come into the village, we see he is always praying to the God. He always pray to the God, and all the time he don't have any issues. He don't have a kid who is in the wrong direction. Everything is good. So he is the happiest person of village. So the president person goes to him and asked him, are you a happiest person of the village? That's right. He said, yeah, technically right, but if I get everyday food, enough food, and at least the basic requirements of my life, I don't want more money like that businessman who is the happiest person in the village. He's talking about the first one. He said, not like this, but at least if I have something, I will be happy. So technically, what I am saying is, we always see others' life. We always see that what they are doing. Whether they are happy or not, and whether they are happy or not, we don't know, but we feel that he is the happiest person. And we try to follow him, but he is following someone else. He might be following you. So, see, this is how the whole structure, we are not focused on ourselves, rather than focusing on ourselves, we are focusing everywhere. Humankind, at least the humankind is from last many thousand years. If you see the humankind from the starting to the end of life, he is doing the same thing. Whether it's you, whether it's me, whether it's the person who already came before me, and whether it is the person who might come after me. If you see the life of a person, they grow up, they put his young age in earning the money, fame, status, everything. He captured the money and thinking that I will be consuming the money, and then the time comes. And this goes on and goes on and goes on. And the assumption behind everything is, because the basic human assumption is, if I have the monetary part strong, then I will be the happiest person in the world. And it goes on and goes on and goes on. We don't know whether it is right or wrong. The person who have that, they are not disclosing that whether they are happy or not. So we are assuming that yes, this might be the truth. So this is how the rules created, the human rules created. The happiness rule is created in the world, and which might be right or might be a wrong one. Let me tell you how the rules will be created. I have a small example which is a perfect example for the human rules. There was one experiment done by one of the scientists. What he did, he put 5 monkeys in the cage. 5 monkeys in the cage. He placed 5 bananas on the top of the cage. Below there was a stool. So you can climb on the stool and then you catch the banana. So what monkeys have to do? Simple. Climb up and take the banana. But in between he did something else. He placed one sensor on the ladder. Whenever the monkey put the leg on there, immediately there is one spray. Next to that there is one spray which is filled with cold water. As and when you put the leg on the sensor, immediately the spray come out, and before the monkey take the banana, the spray is so much powerful that the monkey cannot take banana and he have to jump out. He cannot handle that spray. So he placed 5 monkeys in the cage with this situation. Now, that 5 monkey didn't know about it. So starting with the first monkey. The first monkey started climbing on the ladder and tried to get the banana. But before the banana comes on his hand, spray comes out and he have to jump out. Then the other monkey, the second monkey started. Then the third monkey started. Then the fourth monkey started. Then the fifth one. And all the 5 monkeys have the same situation. They cannot take the banana. They tried multiple times. It's not about just one time. They tried multiple times. And every time when they tried, the spray comes out and they cannot take banana. So because of the multiple time they tried, now they created a one rule. These 5 monkeys in a cage, they created a rule. They want to save each other. They understand that now the banana is banana and it's not gonna come on my hand. So forget about it. The wise monkey said, forget about the banana. We need to focus on something else. So now onwards, if any of the monkey try to climb on, the other 4 monkeys come together and they hit the 5th monkey and pull him down. Because they don't want that monkey to again spread out water. So this is new rule. So now out of that 5 monkey, no monkey is trying because they know the rule. It's very simple for them. They forget banana. Now, the scientists changed 1 monkey. So now in cage there are 4 monkeys. Sorry, there are 4 monkeys with the old one, 1 monkey with the new one. So 4 old and 1 new. 4 knows the rule. 5th one, the new one, he didn't know the rule. So natural. As and when he entered into the room, he sees the banana. And he tried to climb on there. Before he goes up, other 4 monkeys, as per the rule, picked him, pulled him down. The 5th monkey didn't know what happened. Why they are pulling me down? Why they are not letting me take the banana? And he tried 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 5 times, and all 4 or 5 times they pull him down. So now we understand the rule. The 5th monkey understand the rule. What is the rule? Don't take the banana. Otherwise, other 4 monkeys will put you down. You don't know the real rule. You don't know the actual condition, what happened there. That there is a spray and it comes out and it will force you. Now the 4th monkey knows the rule, but the 5th monkey doesn't. So he stopped trying for a banana. But he understands the rule that don't take banana. Now another change. They changed 2nd monkey. So from the old culture, now there are left 3 monkeys. And from the new culture, now there is 1 monkey. And another monkey is totally new. He came in and the natural thing, he tried to take the banana. He tried to take the banana and immediately all other 4 monkeys, the 3 new culture ones, who know the rule, who know why they are doing this. The 4th monkey, who is from the new culture,